Hi, it's TechNut. Join me every Tuesday night at 9 PM for the Technews Hour here on Switch Brisbane. Good evening, Brisbane, and welcome to TechNut's Technews Hour. Tonight we see why labelling something gaming doesn't necessarily mean it's good quality most of the time. Check out some cheap offers for earphones, why your phone bill's about to go up and how to get an edge on it. And also, speaking of edge, how to use Microsoft Edge to replace Internet Explorer for special uses now that Internet Explorer has been discontinued. All that and more coming right up on the Tech News Hour here on Switch Brisbane. Welcome back to the Tech News Hour. In a video last week, YouTube channel Gamers Nexus compared chairs labelled gaming to standard office chairs for comfort, build quality, and breathability, something vitally important to stop you from poaching in your own body fluids on a hot day of fragging noobs in Fortnite.
Gaming chairs are often lazy, lacking innovation, and entirely comprised of copycat designs that relegate their manufacturers to being nothing more than a sticker factory. An interesting experiment. And some chairs take a really long time to properly evaluate.
Turns out slapping the gaming label on anything has reduced its meaning to mean effectively cheap and colourful, not necessarily good quality. Upon testing numerous chairs for fitment, long-term comfort, and posture, lends great emphasis on an actual office chair being a better fit as opposed to gaming label products, with the benefit of having to IKEA your chair out of the box. While you may pay about the same for a chair either way, gaming and office quality are on different spectrums. One is designed with health and safety in mind, including posture, for office workers in an effort to reduce RSI from sitting at a computer for extended periods of time. There's resistance to staining from Cheeto-covered fingers, weight support for the bigger person, and adjustment controls for everything, including lumbar, back support, neck support, height of the armrest, tilt and camber of the chair cushion, as well as other things, not necessarily just being colourful. An office chair won't look better for your Twitch streams on camera, but like high-strung humans, looks don't equal suitability long-term for your gaming experience, or even just general office work. If you spend a couple of hours a day sitting at your desk, playing on your computer, or even doing office work, gaming labelled chair is not necessarily going to be your best result. Have a look in Officeworks, Super Amart, and places like that, and try out a few chairs. But keep in mind that some chairs do take longer to test long-term versus just what they feel like initially, as the cushions can crush out on them pretty easy. This is TechNut with the Tech News Hour here on Switch Brisbane. Well, it's time to go shopping for a better mobile plan, because both Optus and Telstra are increasing plan costs, even for those that are still in a contract, only to offer more data on the included plan, but not sticking to the written rule of the original contract. That is, this is how much you pay for this much. Your mobile shouldn't be expensive, and shopping around can save you considerably. If you aren't in a contract, it does pay to shop around. Tonight, let's talk about some prepaid options using one each of the three major networks. All these options I've picked have unlimited talk and text, and the data included forms the plan. On the Optus network, through catchconnect.com.au, a $10 recharge gets you 4 gigs of data, and that lasts for a month. A 12-month recharge costing $120 up front increases that to 120 gigabytes, or about 10 gigs a month. Catch is limited to Optus's 3G and 4G network though. On the Vodafone or TPG network, through koganmobile.com.au, $15 gets you 1 month's access and 10 gigs of data, and their 12-month upfront plan is 120 gigs over the year, the same as Catch Connect's. Now, looking on the Telstra network using Boost, they are a bit pricier, though they do have full access to the Telstra network, and this might be worth it if you travel regionally, as their extra coverage can sometimes come in handy for those situations. Their 28-day recharge for $20 gets you 5 gigabytes per month, with their 12-month access costing $200, which gives you 140 gigabytes over that 12 months. Matched with buying your handsets outright and unlocked, say than Nokia 5.4 for about $240, or Motorola's E7 Power, which has a bigger battery, for $170. You have the freedom to jump providers while keeping your number. If a better deal from a competing provider comes along, that's what I do. This is TechNut with the Tech News Hour, here on Switch Brisbane. YouTuber DankPod's recent video has him showing what you can get for little money in the world of earbuds, purchased from supermarkets like Woolies and Coles.
Supermarket headphones are weird, because for some people, they just exist to test equipment with. But mate, when I was a kid, I survived out of headphones like this, mainly because I'd put them through the wash. I would like for $4, with that microphone, and this chunky cable, and this greasy egg, I mean, like, look, it fits a duck. Are they hi-fi? Absolutely not. Will they make your kids shut up on a big car ride? Absolutely.
Comparing models such as the XCD with inline mic, a real bargain model at $4 Australian, with an excellent microphone for the money. These are silicon-tipped in-ears with non-objectional sound. They have a very exciting V-curve sound, Dank said, compared to $9 for the Moki Life, which are another supermarket brand, which actually sound a lot worse and lack the microphone, so are no good for use with your mobile phone. On the very disappointing end, it was a Sony pair of MDR 9LPs. I reviewed these on my personal YouTube channel 10 years ago, and they were horrible then, and they have not improved at all. Very flat, very cheap sounding, cheap looking too. I mean, they're colourful on the outside, and they also don't have the microphone. Another vote for not adding gaming to anything just to sell. An over-ear headset for $43 with built-in mic that looks like a stormtrooper when you've put it over your ears. They seemed to work okay and would be fine for young gamers. I mean, they look cool, but definitely on the cheap end of the sound spectrum. It seems the more you pay doesn't necessarily mean it's better. My personal headphone is an open back set of earphones called Superlux. The model number is HD681, and these can be purchased for $40 and are almost a steal for how great they sound. These are what I use along with my $39 Kmart gaming microphone, which is what I'm using right now to produce this radio show. This is TechNut with the Tech News Hour, saving you some money. Contact the TechNut Radio Show at technutradio@gmail.com. The Tech News Hour returns after the break. It seems now is the best time to go graphics card shopping. It's raining GPUs everywhere. RTX 2060 Super 8GB model you can now get on eBay for $380. That is now half the price I paid for the one I've got in my system right now. 1660 Super, the 6GB card, can now be had for around $228, and the Asus RX 6600 can now be had for $400. Prices are definitely on the way down, and this is great news for us gamers. Time to get our game on, and not just on integrated GPUs. Maybe we need to shop for a better monitor. This is TechNut with the Tech News Hour, here on Switch Brisbane. Telstra network customers, including those using a Telstra reseller, such as Boost, LD Mobile, or Belong, have noticed a drop in scam messages coming in as texts. These are messages claiming to be from shopping sites, such as eBay and Amazon, delivery companies like Australia Post, DHL, Toll, and from banks requesting information. These messages are phishing for information or requesting you to send money to complete delivery of your package. The scam filter has so far blocked some 185 million text messages just in the last 3 months. You can opt out of this, of course, but its level of protection, it's warranted for now. As a customer of an Optus reseller, I don't get these benefits yet. Hopefully the service can be implemented on Optus and Vodafone TPG networks in the near future. And while they're at it, if they could block some of the scammy phone calls as well, that would be great. I mean, I just received an Amazon one this morning. Also, it's tax time. Your employer should have processed your PAYG information by now, if not in the very near future. Log on to your MyGov account, select the ATO, and see if your pay is marked as tax ready. We all could use a bit of extra money at the moment, with fuel, public transport, and grocery items going up. Remember, claim your deductions. As Kerry Packer once said,
Now, of course I am minimising my tax, and if anybody in this country doesn't minimise their tax, they want their heads read. Because as a government, I can tell you, you're not spending it that well that we should be donating extra.
This is TechNut with the Tech News Hour on Switch Brisbane. With Internet Explorer officially dead, some websites that actually still require Internet Explorer have stopped working. This includes CCTV playback systems from the likes of even models sold today from Swan, Hikvision, etc. With IE officially discontinued 3 weeks ago, some systems that rely on Internet Explorer can get back up and running using this workaround. In Microsoft Edge, open up to a blank page. Go up to the top right and click the 3 dots. Go down the menu list and find the settings option. In there, you'll see a setting called Default Browser. Beside Internet Explorer mode pages, click the Add button, type in the URL for your CCTV system, or type in its IP address. As an example, 192.168.1.200, or the website for the site that you can't open, say for example mtexas.com.au, and click the Add button. Close Microsoft Edge, then relaunch Microsoft Edge, and try going to that website again. If it's your CCTV, type in its IP address. When it loads up, it should give you the option to either download the plugin required to make the CCTV work, or if it's already downloaded, give you the option to enable it at the bottom bar, like it used to on Internet Explorer. This should get your CCTV back up and running. What this does, because Internet Explorer still officially exists even in Windows 11, it's just it won't let you launch it. But using this method, it allows Edge to relaunch the page using Internet Explorer's rendering engine, which then enables the compatibility for these pages to work again. This is TechNut with the Tech News Hour here on Switch Brisbane. A couple of quick tips to making your computer faster and cleaner. Open up Task Manager. You can do this by right-clicking your Start button and selecting Task Manager in Windows 11, or holding Control-Shift and pressing the Escape key. Click on More Details. Go across to the Startup tab and click on each item and set it to disabled, except for the Microsoft services. When done, go on the internet and Google search ADW Cleaner. Go to the Malwarebytes link and download this. When you run it, it will scan your computer for any miscellaneous products that should not be installed on your computer. And it will also search for any pre-installed apps that came with your computer, if your computer is a brand name product from the likes of HP, Acer, Toshiba, or etc. With these items ticked, click the Remove Selected Items button and then restart your computer. You should notice your computer being a lot quicker, loading up a lot faster, and having less things running in the background, which should improve your frame rate in your games, as well as free up some extra system memory for general use. This is TechNut. I thank you for joining me tonight on the Tech News Hour here on Switch Brisbane. I'll be back next week, same bat time, same bat channel. Good night.